Test. Cool. All right. So after Star Trek Voyager, Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era, there's also Mechanicus 2 demo. So I wanted to try this one out as well because I did like the first game very much. It was a bit, the first one did, like, I loved the mechanics and everything of it on that side, but it did drag on a bit. It was a bit repetitive, I guess is the word. So I think they've made it a lot more different settings and surroundings for this second game, because the first one basically had just a couple of maps and always kind of like the same setting. Whereas I think this time around you have different, you have outside, inside, underground, all the different shebang that you usually have. So this is a demo. This is not the full game. It doesn't say demo anywhere, but it is. Let's give this a try. Petition. Let's do Tactician. No task that is easy is ever worthwhile. Fair.
I can confirm the presence of Xenos structures.
Tech Inquisitor Scaveroller, your objective is to explore and catalog any Xenos artifacts and report back to the Omnicide.
Such a shame to finally find what I have sought, and not bring anything back.
Limit your activities to observation. Our Forge world is young. We would know what has been here before. Only then can this region be consecrated to the Omnisire and its bounties exploited.
Of course, Prime Hermeticon. My mana pool will locate an entrance to the underground structure. Let us venture deeper. There is always so much under the surface for the taking.
I think these are more open Tech Marines, not Tech Marines. Oh my god, I have a blank. Anyway, usually they, it's considered heresy to take any Xenos artifacts, technology, and all that stuff. This guy seems to be like, nah, I don't give a fuck. All right, so this is already very different to the first one.
A door left open for us. Perhaps seismic activity has opened it. Excavation Manipul Eta 7. Scout ahead. Secure the entrance. These ruins belie the much larger structure beneath. There is much here I find familiar.
I think it's the same characters actually from the first game, so I might have to play this first one again before this one comes out.
Xenos, my hypothesis holds true. The day will not be wasted after all.
As you can already see, it's fucking Necrons from the structures there. The sound could be a bit louder actually, which is unusual. Okay. You take control of a powerful leader supported by a group of combatants. Must ensure your leader survive at any cost, even at the sacrifice of the other units. It's your turn. Select any of your units to play it. You can play each unit once per round. Use movement action. Unit may freely move up to its movement. Each weapon action may use once per turn, but be careful, after using a weapon, the unit cannot move again. Traits are passive effects, and they sometimes require specific conditions in order to trigger, so don't forget to read the descriptions. Once you're finished, end your turn. Cool. So the good thing again here is that you can freely choose which unit is going. It's always, you enemy, and so on. That's actually a fairly new trait in games that hasn't been around for that long. I can't remember who the first game was that did it, but it's fairly new. Right, so Servitor. After suffering damage, generate 1 cognition point. These. So this guy is these are melee attacks. This is a ranged attack guy. He has max damage if the bearer is not moved. After attacking an enemy target at range 5 or more, generate 1 cognition point. Cognition points are a resource unique to this Mechanicus. Use them to empower your leader's movement, weapons, and skills, or to activate your leader's canticle for a unit. Cannot have more than 10. Canticles are special enhancement exclusive to Adeptus Mechanicus units. The next weapon action this unit uses inflicts +1 damage. Reanimating. Oh shit. I should have killed this guy. That would have been much smarter. Oh, what do you do? Some units have special actions known as skills. Unlike weapon action, skills can be used at any point during the unit's turn, without restriction to its movement. I mean, at best, I want to actually kill this guy. I weaken and immobilize to the target. Attacks by this unit always inflict min damage. If an attack inflicts fixed damage, I really want to hit this guy so that he doesn't reanimate. Oh, fantastic! I'm just out of reach. That is so stupid. Can't even hit anything else. Oh my god. That was the most useless move turn ever from this guy. Player turns are marked with your faction icon, and so on. Yes. At the start of the skirmish, an enemy unit's place in the timeline is hidden. It is revealed when the unit first activates or when it's targeted by a weapon of skill. At the end of each round, the reinforcement step occurs. During this step, both you and the enemy have the opportunity to deploy any units held in reserve. So this guy goes next, so obviously we can go here. Beautiful, because that means he is not reactivating. Exactly what I can use the. Well, I should have used the pistol on him then, and the other weapon on this guy. I didn't realize you can use the pistol and the other weapon at the same time. No, now. Doesn't see it. Oh, I didn't even use it before. Gotcha. Okay. I guess what damage is this? 2 to 3, 2 to 4. So the range damage is better. It also applies burning. Oh, and we don't move, so damage. Suffers 1 damage from the burning. Just out of reach for that. So.
That is the last of them. An emergency? What is the servitor's status? Report. Then we shall have to see it for ourselves.
Alright, so yeah, that reminds me of
Servitor 997 Gamma. Satisfactory? Evidently was for where?
the software requires attention before it's functional. Repair. Assess the condition of the servitor and attempt any necessary repairs.
The servitor's logic circuits were burned out, and the gyro sextant misaligned. These have been corrected. Report on its status. It will have to suffice.
Unit recruited. Servitor. The stuff here at the bottom.
This one is damaged. Its machine code generator must be malfunctioning. Servitor, engage low Gothic speech mode. Good. I would scour this place for its secrets, but it is unwise to tarry. Survey our immediate surroundings and report.
Core chamber detected beyond gateway.
It's a fate to put a door in our path. Surely the Omnisire wills us to delve further.
Surely. Right, so there's always a decision to be made. Subtly or aggression. too subtly.
A modulated current applied to the locking components should produce results.
Power spike detected.
And it opens. There is no obstacle that will not melt away before a sufficiently cunning application of knowledge. Excavation maniple 8 to 7, and mostly intact. Servos go. Find us a way back to the surface.
So usually in the game you would, you choose which way you go because you can see there's different paths. But I assume for the demo, for the first intro, it doesn't.
For an eternity, we slumbered. And as we slept, we dreamed of half-remembered lives and new forms of cold metal and hate, of shackles broken and gods humbled, of the empire that was ours and a galaxy that bowed to us. From her slumber awoke Nefershah, our guard to the Pharaon Sankotep. Nefershah, she who was to decide the fate of Kivroth.
Investigate the disturbance. Oh, we're playing the nice.
Biotransference. The cold of the great sleep. I have dreamed, but now I wake.
That's true. I read this. Actually, there's basically I think a campaign for Mechanicus and a campaign for the Necrons.
The weight of eons lay on the tomb of Nefershah. The Vargard knew her slumber had been a long one, but there was no telling how long.
Oh, it's been millions of years.
There is no time to wallow in our past. I am the hand of the Pharaon. I am the Vargard to Sankotep. My duties are to the throne. Cryptek Kynox, attend to me.
But I was not there. Nefershah found herself faced with alien intruders. She regarded the creatures with as much mild curiosity as anger. They appeared partially biological and carried weapons of strange and inefficient design. They moved to attack, but Nefershah gave no quarter.
Only the ignorant would despoil the tomb of a Pharaon's Vargard. For that ignorance, I am the punishment.
The first time your Necron unit is destroyed in a skirmish, its reanimation protocols activate. Some skills, like Arise, allow you to accelerate the return of units. The suffering fatal damage, or Scythe. Damage inflicted ignores the target's defense. Okay. And instantly end the reanimation protocol's countdown of all reanimating Necrons on the battlefield. So let's do that. I thought as much. I can't actually go past this thing. Oh, that was a mistake then. Nice. Instantly taken out again. And attacking from behind the target does 1 damage. Oh no, it's different dominion levels. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, yeah. I should have not animated them just straight up. That was a mistake. Too late now. Oh. It's just a demo. Dominion level 2 with 4 points. Each time one of your Necron units inflicts damage, the Dominion gauge fills by the same number. When the gauge is fully filled, the Dominion level is gained and the gauge resets. Each level enhances or knocks. Was oh, it has a chance to resurrect in our court. Let's see. Once per round, the unit can make an attack of opportunity, as usual. Oh my god, they walk so slowly. Right, there's no speed up yet for getting them to move faster. But then
The tomb of Nevershah was extensive, and its observation protocols long dormant. Until they were fully activated, the Vargard had to seek her cryptic advisor alone.
These unworthy trespassers must not be permitted to become troublesome. And still, Kinox is not present. My cryptek should be in attendance.
Let's do it with haste.
Honored Vargard, forgive me. Some malfunction of the tomb's awakening protocols has sealed my stasis crypt until these invaders are gone.
Curb your obeisances, Kinox. Though the task is beneath me, I shall disinter you.
Armor and defense. Oh. Deployment. The number of units you can deploy is limited by your leader's capacity. Cool. There was a tooltip around armor and defense, which I also didn't see. But the blue stuff here is basically armor, I think. Alright, so I can move these guys. Okay, gotcha. Actually. Huh? I didn't fucking differently then. You're on level 3 or 2. Oh, nice. He went straight through the armor. Alright, that's not good. Oh shit, that's not good at all. Oh my god, what the fuck is the range on this thing? Oh, you can see objects you can interact with. Plus 1 damage on targets with half range. 10% chance to inflict plus 1 damage, 10% chance. Oh, this guy even has a got armor. Alright, let's see. I am on level 4. Is this level 3 or level 4? Probably level 3. Oh, that was completely shitty. Locked. Oh, not enough damage, I think. Oh, he has 1 armor. That's the big one there in the front. He has defense and armor. So if you don't, basically the 1 armor will always block damage that's only 1. Which sucks.
Are you damaged?
Nothing that cannot be attended to later, Honored Vargard.
Good. Attend upon me, Kynox. What has caused this interruption to the Great Sleep?
The tomb's observation routines have deteriorated over time. Their data is incomplete.
How long has it been?
More than a quarter turn of the galactic plane. Many stars will have bled and died since we last looked to the heavens, Honored Vargard.
I see. Then, for all its sacrifices, immortality is undimmed.
The partial data indicates more biological entities are inside the tomb. Some warriors were roused in response, but they were destroyed.
So, we have an infestation of these vermin. The first of my duties is to see them exterminated. I shall attend to the security of my stasis crypt first, then drive them from the tomb.
We're back to the Mechanicus.
We are still missing Engine Seer Devos. It would be logical to rescue him if he yet lives.
Reloading regret. Set level 3 out of 10.
Though an escape route is the highest priority, it would be an unforgivable waste to squander this opportunity to examine a Necron tomb. I lost treasures beyond enumeration to the exterminators at Silver Tenebris. The wantonness.
Wantonness? The word.
I will permit no such tragedy here. Less than useful. Should we come across Davos, all the better. But for now, I must determine the best route through this labyrinth myself.
Alright, so either moving as quickly as possible. This thing down here actually tells you when you have to make decisions. Expediency or examine. I guess let's do examine. There's not that many awake yet, which will change.
The tomb is no mere dead structure. Something stirs here, even if it sleeps. The circumspect approach was clearly the correct one. Thus, the pursuit of knowledge is always rewarded.
Less attention attracted, so with the other one we would have attracted more attention. Which is good. Few enemies will spawn next skirmish. It's a fight, and then there's 2 more question marks, which is decisions. Or events, I guess. So these are skirmishes, so that means they're probably not regenerated, but actually random.
The tomb is not merely defended by dregs and stragglers. It is awakening.
Suppressing fear response to maximize logical processing. Partial success. Nice. Scaevola. Alrighty. The Vanguard. We have ranges. And we have a few servitors. Oh, I can't actually do that many servitors. I mean, I think that should be fine. Let's speed this up. Alright, analyze. Inflict expose on the target. Generates 1 cognition point. Suffers 1 damage from weapon actions with skill. Okay. Bearer can still move after using. Applies irritated to the targets. At the end of its turn, suffers 1 damage that bypasses defense buffs. Nice. Yeah, the range on these guys is insane. Use max damage if they have not moved. After attacking an enemy target at range 5 or more, generate 1 action. Was either way. Right, plus burning. Oh, these guys are in the way. Oh, that sucks. Oh, of course. Might lose this guy. Oh, fuck, shit. Yeah, I need to use this more. The animation just takes a bit too long. Cool. So if they're down, but not yet completely killed, and as long as all of them are down, it's all good. Hello, Vanessa.
The structure ahead appears unstable. Topographical scan. A ravine we must cross. Erosion or seismic activity has taken a toll on the tomb. Time is pitiless, even to the Necrons.
An area of the tomb appears damaged by the shifting of surrounding rock over the millennia. Be warned, the passageway is split by a deep rift and the ceiling is prone to collapse. Skirt around the damaged area, I would say.
Moreover, this was a storage area for samples of an alloy I do not recognize. The Necrons, in their ignorant slumber, grant us a gift. It would be illogical not to accept it.
No consequences. So if you would have gone through, you might have taken damage or something.
Another gateway. This one far more elaborate. Could our path have taken us not to the outside, but to an inner chamber? The Omnissiah commands that the knowledge beyond must be gained.
Status signal detected. Engines here.
Devos
Devos.
lives, but barely, it seems. Give me his life signs. What little flesh remains of Devos has proven weak indeed.
31% resuscitation chance. His injuries are potentially mortal. Attempting to save him is a course of action most endorsed by the tenants of the Great Mechanicus. However, the chances of survival are low. The effort expended may not be rewarded. I think we should still try.
Shock his central nervous system. A full bioelectric reset may stabilize his augmentations. His injuries were beyond remedy. Unfortunate. This death represents a significant deficit in resources.
Traits gain +1 maximum damage. Nice. For our main
Delay.
character.
Open these doors. A not unexpected welcome.
I'm definitely looking forward to the fights that are on the outside to just see different maps, right? Because the first game is basically just maps like this all the time because you're in a Necron 2, which makes sense. Oh, I didn't have a chance to heal these guys. Oops. Even just one. Okay. We don't know who's going I should be able to take this guy out. As long as... Hey, how are you? Okay, the range of these guys is strong. Much higher than I thought it would be. I do, thank you. Right. Very strong. Very strong. Thank you, Elia, but not interested. Appreciate it though. Unfortunate. This. No, thank you. No Discord. Ah,
sarcophagus chamber. The heart of the tomb. Random fate generation has led us here. The Omnissiah willed it.
Nevershah's first glimpse of the invaders was of an individual who would prove to be an outlier in their number. Though Nevershah did not know it at the time, this Scatholma was from the human order of the Adeptus Mechanicus. It was learned in the ways of scientific theory and practice, albeit only by primitive human standards.
A strange and biological thing. Is this what has infested the galaxy in our absence? One would imagine evolution had produced something more robust.
So this is indeed a tomb, and you are the one interred. Evidently a Necron of some seniority. A rare specimen.
It understands us. Physically unimpressive, but advanced.
You shall discover just how advanced we can be, Xenos.
This primitive creature addresses me as if I were an outsider. Yet this is my domain. One that no intruder will be permitted to tread. Let alone a whelp from a species not fit to witness a Necron's majesty.
I am no tinkerer with ancient trinkets I do not understand. I have harvested technology from 100 Xenos races and delved into secrets even your once great civilization does not know.
I doubt that very much.
We mastered the forces of this galaxy before you even stumbled blindly across your world's surface. What secrets can you know that are not trifles to the Necrons? It is only fitting they die with you.
Green. So I assume we are part of the Necron crew now? Yes. Yes, indeed. Right. Should have probably waited actually. Right now. These guys are really strong. This is not going too well, actually. Oh, God. Ah, I'm getting reinforcements, so there's it. I really want to hit level 3 here, because I think this will give the scarabs a new attack. Just this one here. Inflict damage on target equal to the unit's remaining HP, also inflicts weakened. How much HP do these guys have? Why can't he? Holy shit, they are getting reinforcements and not too shabby. Where these he should die.
Countermine self-preservation routines. Full principle defense protocols. Application.
The leader of the invaders used its underlings to surround Nevershah while it fled her sarcophagus chamber. Other guards swiftly dispatched these sacrificial minions, but not before the instigator of the intrusion had escaped her.
The architect of this outrage has fled. Moreover, this intrusion may not be isolated. There is no telling how many aliens are on Kivroth. I must go to my Pharaon. Sankotep must know. From the moment I first witnessed the interlopers, they disgusted me. Eons we slumbered, waiting to reclaim our galaxy, only for it to become infested with vermin that proliferated in our absence. Now, we awaken to retake what is ours. Wretched are now the nations of meat and metal, shackled to ignorance by your faith. Do you truly believe you can stop us? We, who have shattered our very gods and enslaved them to our will. The stars were young when our empire was ascendant, and when the last of them die, we alone will remain. For we are immortal.
Nice. That took about an hour, so yeah, very, very cool. As you can see there in the background, you can choose between the Necrons and the Adeptus Mechanicus once the game is out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That is very awesome. Actually, when is that coming out? To be announced. So we know nothing. Anyway, cool. So that's all I had time for today. Wasn't sure how long it would take, but gonna head to bed. Lots of work to do tomorrow. And there's a few more. There's a few more demos I downloaded. There's Dispatch. That's it actually. And I might want to give Menace another go. And then we're going back to Metro Lost Light, and then after that Outer Worlds, probably. So yeah, next time I will try Dispatch demo first. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.